Hello there, Medicynth here. Today we're making some Magic Girl inspired Amulet Keychains. So Magic Girl themed keychains with UV resin, shrink art, and the keyring stuff. Lots of glitter and some, I actually used some nail polish, which is over here in the background. So first I'm getting everything ready. So these are my little mixing cups, my silicone mixing cups. I'm using some tape to clean out any extra silicone, any extra resin residue, because I definitely have used these before. Yeah, look at that. See the difference? It's cleaning up all the stuff out of there. So I personally love using silicone tools for everything that you do with UV resin, because once it hardens and cures under the UV light, you just clean it right up, and then you can just throw it right away. This is good too because there's some stray glitter in there. It's getting, we got our cups ready. All right, so here's my current plan. So I'm gonna do two different Magic Girl styles. I've got some shrink art here, I've already shrunk. I'm gonna do one in the classic with these little feathered wings that I did with shrink plastic and colored pencil. And I'm going to put those on the heart, and I'm going to do some with these butterfly wings that I did with shrink plastic. And this was colored with mica powder. It's very glittery. I don't know if that's showing up on there. But it's darker than I was hoping. So I'm going to actually use this in a sort of more of a dark mermaid kind of color scheme. So we're going to see how that goes. And then these are my accents for my heart. I'm gonna do like that. So my goal is to make the heart, and for the butterfly wings we're doing mermaid theme, so it's gonna be kind of like dark blues and purples, and I'm gonna put this crescent moon and star on top of it. And I feel like that's a very classic Magic Girl theme, because I don't know about y'all, but I need some Magic Girl energy in my life. And then I'm going to make the other heart for the rainbow wings, but I feel like I don't really know what size star. I think I just want to do like a big star on there, like that. What do you think? Like, it's got the feathers, it's got a big star on there. I mean, I guess you could do it this way. A feather and a star, and then maybe do some gems. I don't know. But so here's how the stars are. And then what I actually did, and I already did this, is I painted the back of the star. See, this is painted, this is not. This is painted with just nail polish. And you see how, look at the big difference in that. I feel like this has a really good gold star feel. And this is nice and see-through, so if you're wanting it for that, it's nice. But if you want it to have like a star, and you could use silver, whatever color you want. So we'll put that to the side. And then for the moon, I'll show you the same thing. So this has got a nail polish on the back. It's kind of like this pearlescent shifting, and this is clear. So you can see the difference. I personally like them better colored because just look at that flash. Just look at how like the light just looks inside of there. I don't know if you can see it, if it's showing up really good in the camera, but it like gives this like dimension, whereas without that it's just kind of really flat. I mean, it's just see-through. This even has a little bit of mica powder in it, so there's a little bit of stuff happening, but here, let's see if so this is the painted star versus clear. So what I do, and I'll show you with these hearts, is I put like the flakies. So you put a layer of resin, you put some flakies, and then some glitter. So this has these like iridescent flakes in it and like gold glitter. And then this is painted, this is not. So maybe we could do like a, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the second one. Oh, that one's already kind of painted. Here, hold on. Get off of there. Yeah, let's go with this one. That looks good. So this only has one layer of paint, see? I only did one coat of nail polish on the back of this. So it's still a little bit opaque, like you can still kind of see a little bit through it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do it like that, I think. So we'll have a pink heart, wings, and a star in the middle. And you know what? That might just might be it for that. So we're just gonna do 2 hearts, and we're gonna attach our wings. Let's put, well, you know what? We're gonna attach it after it comes out and it's all cured. Okay. Let me get my mask on. Okay. We're going to see how much of this we have left. No. I definitely had more than I thought I did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the molds or if like my desks are like uneven, but for some reason, like, my setup is a bit like uneven. Oh, I should put some purple with this in too. These are bigger than I thought they were. I love that for me. That looks so cute. I really like that color. It's very mermaid. Okay, so now I am not good at using these. I don't know how people in the videos use these, and they always make it look so nice, and they just stick this stuff right in there. I'm like, I don't want it to stick to my metal. It's a little bit dangerous to be doing these right next to each other like this. Like, I should probably do one side and then the other. But we are living on the edge, friends. Okay, now I'm just going to get all of these in here. Make sure that they're down in the resin. Kind of spread it out a little too. Some of those were very stuck together, kind of. Yeah, like that one. I don't know what's going on with that one. That looks really pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'll just stick that there. Slide it under the light. We're gonna get it under the UV lamp for a little bit, and then I'm gonna mix in some glitter. Okay, I've put 2 different blues glitters in here. And a red and a pink there, so we're gonna fill this thing up. Trying to get the last bits of this resin out of here. I'm gonna have to throw this in the window. It's not good to throw away resin. You need to, you really need to make sure that you harden it. It's toxic while it's wet like this. So. The glitter kind of got everywhere. It didn't really stay in here. I think next time. Lesson learned, put your resin in first and then add your glitter. I did the opposite and I think that was a bad idea. Definitely got on my hands. Ew. Am I recording? Yeah. Wipes are important. Alcohol wipes are important. Clean up the things. Alright, here we go. New bottle of UV resin, the same brand. Okay. Lesson learned. Put the resin in first and then add the glitter. Oh, that looks really nice. Alright, so. That's interesting. It like got all these bubbles right in the middle there. Alright, so we're just gonna pour this right on top. All of it. I can get a good hold on it. There we go. So what I'm trying to do is add dimension, like add depth to this. All right, there we go. That's cute. All right, this will go there. Go with this. Just get all of the glitter resin in there. I'm only doing 1 layer of this glitter. Then I'm gonna do like the colored layer. Here, let me hit this with a heat source. Okay. Just want to make sure I get all the bubbles out. And I'll go ahead and do this. And we'll be back after we pop it in. So what I love about using silicone is that I pop this under here and look. It just comes right out. Clean up, and that's it. You're clean. You got it all cleaned out. So, and now you got this really cool looking design. You can like, I don't know, break it up and add it to something. It actually looks really cool. I could paint that and use it as like seaweed in my mermaid. See? The little extra bits of resin just hardens up. Love that. Okay, so that's going to go to the side. I'm going to add this glitter next. Oh, somebody already got into this. This glitter's next, so. And then, I don't know what I'm doing for the heart. Maybe I'll do mica powder? Or just do a clear, I could do this. The chameleon plum. All right, we've popped these out, it's nice. Cleaning this off a little bit. Now we're gonna do the glitter. So I'm gonna put my resin in first, because that's what I didn't do the first time. And that was a mistake. And then we're gonna add our mermaid glitter. A little bit goes a long way. Alright, this is Plum Chameleon powder. And this is going into our heart. So we're just going to go ahead and get that on in there. Oh, that looks really good on the pink. Make sure it goes all the way in. Okay, very good. That's nice. I like that. Pop that under there. This goes here. Alright, I don't know. I've never used this chunky glitter in resin before, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I feel like it needs more resin. It's very thick. I'm not sure if it's even going to have enough room for the light to get through. Oh, that's so pretty though. Oh, I hope it works because it's really gorgeous. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with like color changing, duochrome, that kind of stuff, and that's what this is. Wow, look at that. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. I can't even. That is so beautiful. Look at it. It's just so beautiful. All right, let me hit it with some heat. Hopefully I don't burn the okay, the bubbles went bye-bye right away. Nice. That got like all the bubbles out right away. A heat gun would be better. I really wish I had a heat gun. There's definitely like some air bubbles happening here somehow. I don't know if that chameleon powder likes the... Something's wrong with this one. This looks amazing. I can't even. I'm like completely gobsmacked with that. Not so sure. Alright, pop it in. Hope for the best. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, I just want to remind everyone to flip it over and do the other side. And then I'm going to actually coat these with a little thin layer of resin once this has cured, and cure that as well. And then we'll take it apart and put it all together and see how it looks. Alright, I'm going to add a very thin layer of resin to the shrink art here. So I'm going to actually use this here as my harder than it looks, y'all. Oh, you know what? I should have put it on some tape. Ooh. Yes. Tape. Alright, cool, cool. That's what I'm going to do real quick. This is what I should have done with the Alright. Yeah, check that out. Ha! Hack. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Stick that in here. Okay. Let's check that out when it's done. Alright, moment of truth. Time to demold. We're gonna do this one first because it was more classic. Okay, let's see. This is the back. Wow. Okay, yeah. That looks really neat. It's very, it's got a lot more colors in it than it should. We only used the pink and the purple, so with that iridescent glimmer stuff, it's really gonna bring a bunch of different stuff to it. So this is the one that we want to do this on top. What do you think? Does that look cool? Set that there. I'll stare at that for a while. Alright, let's see how our mermaid... I'm obsessed with this. That looks so cool with that glitter. I might do just some earrings or something with that, or necklaces. I'm obsessed. Wow! Okay, yeah, that definitely has mermaid vibes for sure. So there's some definite spaces here. There's some definite spaces that there's not enough glitter, it kind of spread out. But that has, it's like filled in with that. Wow, that looks really neat. I'll probably paint the back of this with like a black versus like a white. Now this is the one we want to do this with. Yeah, that definitely has like magic girl makeup. Let's go. Alright, so this is the... What do you think? I don't know. I feel like the... Oh. Okay. I think if I paint the back of the butterfly wings with like maybe a metallic silver or something. Ooh. These turned out cute. So I need to paint the back of these. This is like, this doesn't show up very good. So I'm gonna paint that. Let me put that upside down so I know that that's the side I need to paint. This is super cute. Oh my gosh. That looks so cute. Even without the wings, I think I love it. Oh my gosh. Magic girl makeup. And then we can do like a star here. What do y'all think? Should I do it upside down like that? Or like straight? And then for this one, we want to do, so I'm thinking this. Oh, I love it. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I think that one's a winner. Classic. Red heart, star, feather wings. Now this one, I'm obsessed with this. This looks so good to me. Like, even if, I can't tell if there's bubbles in there, but I'm pretty sure there probably is. But I am obsessed with this. Like, it's just really neat looking. You know what though? I think that's gonna look really cute. Alright, I will use resin to fix these together. So it's just, you use it like glue. You put it underneath and you attach it and you pop it under the light. I will be doing that with this one for sure because I think that looks really good as it is. To seal it, I gotta seal the back of these anyways. And I'll give this a paint. I might put white on the back of this. You know what? I'm gonna leave this see-through. I think these are fine being see-through. I think that'll add like kind of a fairy, feather fairy style to that. Alright, so I will do that and then get them affixed and show you the final result. Okay, bye! Alright, moment of truth. Ready? They turned out fantastic. I'm absolutely obsessed with how these turned out. Just look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. So this is for me. This matches my Medicine logo back in the background, see? So it's got the crescent moon. Oh, let's get that into view. So we have a crescent moon and a star, and we have like my favorite colors, which is like the dark blues, purples, the butterfly wings for Medicine, for the metamorphosis, and the moon is for Cynthia, which is my name. And then on the back you can see, look how pretty that turned out. I used a bit of nail polish, I used a little bit of mica powder, and there's some glitter and for these wing parts. It's very smooth actually because there's a layer of resin on there. It kind of looks like abalone shells, like the inside of an abalone shell. And then you can still, I left that clear because I would really love that color shifting glitter. So I kept that. But look at this, it's gorgeous. I can't even get over it. It's very, like, that's not going anywhere. It's like completely really solid. I was gonna attach like a keychain here so that I can like a keychain with a claw, so I can like hook it on to like my purse, or even, I might even, sorry, come on. I might even hang it like in my car, like as hanging from the window. But I don't know, I kind of want it just to have like a hook to hang. I was thinking of putting it in my office because I need to see this Magic Girl amulet every day and be reminded of the magic girl power within. So I'm obsessed with that. It turned out great. And then here's the classic one. Look at that. Look at it. It's a red heart, gold star, and feathered wings, like angel wings. It turned out so good. And that awesome glitter. Here, let me try to get it at the sun. Here, there you go. Look at that. See it with the actual like UV light, like sunlight. Look at how shiny that is. Holy cow. That doesn't scream magic girl to you, I don't know what does. So that glitters in this side too. It's just not as obvious. You can see the wings have some iridescent glitter on them as well. And I also have the little, little hang here. Oh, come on. And I also have the little hook at the top so we can hang this as well. My child asked for this, actually. We are big fans of Cardcaptor Sakura over here. My kid really liked that very early and still likes it for a little bit, so I'm a fan too. I like Clamp. Holic was one of my favorite animes for the longest time. But anyways, this is like super awesome. Look at that depth and like cool 3D kind of look here. It's so neat. It turned out really good. I'm actually really impressed with how these turned out. So that being said, I try to put it on a little bit better background so you can see it. So that being said, I actually am going to open commissions for these. So if you're a fan of the Magic Girl amulets and Magic Girl styles in general, go to my Etsy shop. I am opening 10 commission spots for these. You can choose if you want a heart base. I think I'm going to keep it simple because this particular setup worked out really good. So I'll let you choose between feather, fairy, or leather wings. Leather would be like think like bat or dragon. For the background wings, if you want wings, it's optional, but I definitely recommend it. I feel like it gives it a nice depth. And then you can choose your accents up to 2. So like a crescent moon and a star, kind of like I have here, and or a big star and maybe a gem or something. So the options are going to be hearts, crescents, stars, and circles. I have circles too that are a little bit I haven't made them yet, but I do have circle bases. So if you are interested in a circle base with like a star and a heart on top, that is possible. And maybe I'll even do a video with that. But it's UV resin. Go to Etsy. I will put it there. But if you don't want to use Etsy, because I get it, some people are protesting Etsy, and I completely understand and agree with whatever protest action you want to do right now, especially if the United States. I support your endeavors to make the world a better place. And if you don't want to do Etsy, reach out to me. Either here or go on my Instagram. I'm also going to post this on Instagram. I do have PayPal, so we can work out like private commissions and use PayPal, like invoice and everything, so we can do it that way. So let me know in the comments what you think. Do you love these? I am obsessed. These turned out so much better than I thought they would. And what's cool is with this little ring here, you can, I'm going to make these into like keychains because they can dangle with these little hooks. So you can attach it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you the results afterwards. But we can put like a ribbon on here. You can maybe even wear it as a brooch, like you know, actual Sailor Moon style, like on your chest as a necklace, as a pendant. They're not very heavy, but they're kind of bulky, so I don't know about wearing them so much. They're really light. Technically they probably could go as a magnet as well, like from the refrigerator. I do have a couple magnets. So if you don't want the keychain style and you actually want it in a different way, I do have some options. We can work that out as well. The only thing I don't have is a pin, like a pin that you would pin it like a brooch. I think that would be really cute though. I do have hair clips. I do have some hair clips that I can put in here, and they could go on your hair. I might even experiment with some smaller sizes to see if we can get BJD sized. And if I do get the BJD size, I might make them into necklaces, because I just feel like that would be really the only way to make it work for BJDs. But let me know your thoughts in the comments and reach out to me if you're interested. I do have 10 slots open as of the recording of this video, and if those sell out, I will wait a couple weeks to make sure I can get those commissions done before I open the commissions again. This is an ongoing project I want to make available going forward, because I feel like it really is something that can get me away from like being on the computer. It can get me a little bit of income, because I definitely need that right now. But yeah, so I'm going to open these commissions. I want to spread some Magic Girl energy to you and share it with the world. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Until next time, bye.